Now then guys, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me again. So today we're going to go strikerless. Yes, we're going to go with the 4-3-3, 2 shadow strikers. We're going to see what we can do with this one. Now, we're still yet to win the league. I doubt this is going to be the tactic that's going to win us the league, but it's an experiment nonetheless. Let's have a look at it. Let's give it a go. Right then guys, so this is the tactic. Now you can see straight away we've got a high negative influence in the opposition's far corners. You know, it is what it is. We've got nobody up there to start with. So we are playing, like I say, a 4-3-3. It sounds attacking. It most certainly isn't. But we're going to play a custom vertical tick attacker. And we're going to go with Schmeichel in goal as a goalkeeper on defend. No individual instructions. Now, there isn't too much going on individually here, as we've got Justin as a fullback on support. No instructions at all, and that's the same for Castagna. We've got 2 ball-playing defenders, so Stirkerless and Fofana have got take more risks in the whole position, but again, no individual instructions. We've got 2 wide playmakers in Harvey Barnes and Under. They're both on support. Again, I don't know where to push this attacking-wise. We've only got 2 players here on attacking duties. We've got so many players on support and on defend, but we've got Ndidi on the middle, ball-winning midfielder on a defensive duty. No individual instructions. Prayet has got an individual instruction in the middle, and that is to place more direct passes. And we've got 2 shadow strikers. So the shadow strikers are all about running onto the ball, all being attacking. So if we can get Prayet in the middle with those more direct passes, Iniacho and Perez should really be running on up there, and that's what I'm hoping is going to happen in this one. We're going to be playing an attacking mentality. We've got to do something, haven't we? Let's be honest, when we've only got 2 attacking-minded players on the pitch. So yes, in possession, our attacking width is narrow. We're playing into the wide areas. You know, we've got a lot going on in those wide areas. So we plough from defence, focus player down the left and the right, and we overlap. Passing directness is slightly shorter. Tempo is slightly higher, and we never time waste. We be more expressive, and we work the ball into the box. So when possession is being lost, then we counter press, and when we get possession back, we counter. We distribute the ball to the flanks, to the fullbacks, and then we take short kicks. And out of possession, as you can imagine, we're not very high up the pitch at all. We've got a high defensive line, a much higher line of engagement. We're not really pushing it. You know, we're just going to leave it like that, and that is where we're at. And we prevent shorter goalkeeping distribution. Corners-wise, as always, we'll be playing a defend and counter on both sides. And then attacking-wise, we just go near post. Always the same. Fofana and Stirkerless in there, playing on both sides. And this time for throw-ins, we're going to go mixed. We're just going to try the regular routine that is set when you start off. So, yeah, both sides, again, no long throws on this one. We're going to go mixed throw-ins and just see what happens with it. So, schedule-wise, we've got Chelsea and Manchester City and Liverpool as the first 3 games of the season. Just what you want. Absolutely bossed it. That's the first time I've looked at the schedule, and I wish I hadn't bothered. And competition-wise, we're in the Premier League, we're in the FA Cup, we're in the Europa League, we're in the Carabao Cup. I'm not holding my breath for this one, guys. It'll be interesting to see how 2 shadow strikers work out. But we have seen some success. Fox in the Box, for instance, if you know who he is in the Streamer Showdown, he done some bits with that and it worked out a treat. Now, he's obviously a lot better tactically than I am. So I've gone very basic. As you can see, we've only got 1 individual instructions throughout the entirety of the team. And that is to pass more direct from the attacking midfielder. So there you go, guys. That is it. So we'll come back at the end of the season, hopefully with a bit of silverware. And we've done ourselves proud in the league. Right, so here we go then, guys. And first things first, I've still got a job. Unbelievably. I thought I'd have lost our job here, genuinely, like playing without a striker for the entirety of the season in European competitions and cup competitions as well. I thought I'd have lost my job. So there's a win in itself. I'm still employed by the end of the season. League position-wise, we're in 7th place. That is incredible. 7th place in the league. Like, this tactic was just, just a test. I didn't even know how to set it up, in fairness. You know, as in, what was I going to play with? A strikerless system, 2 shadow strikers, and an attacking playmaker hoping to do the business. And in fairness, they've done me proud. 38 games played, 17 wins, 6 draws, 15 losses. A lot of losses there, 15 defeats. We scored 70 goals. We scored plenty of goals. We conceded 68, though. Goal difference of +2 and 57 points on the board. We were 2 points clear of Villa and Leeds in 8th and 9th. So we got European football. That's the big thing. We got European football next season. But yeah, we didn't challenge for that top spot. Schedule-wise, and as expected, September was an absolute write-off with a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea, a 3-1 defeat to Manchester City. We lose 3-0 to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup third round, so we go straight out the Carabao Cup. And then we lose 4-1 to Liverpool. Worth looking at this to see if we got absolutely dominated. And in fairness, there was a fairly even game. 23 minutes, Van Dijk scored, Milner with a penalty on 26, and by that point it was already game over. Yuri Tillemans with a 5.9 rating, but an even game overall. And then we win 4-1 against Sheffield United, so yeah, we get a win. And we win conclusively as well. We had 11 shots, 8 on target, and in fairness, team performance-wise, fantastic. A couple of decent individual performances as well. Under and Prayet doing the business there, obviously goal scorers as well, which helps. We then lose 2-1 to Newcastle United, a 3-0 victory over Legia Warsaw. Crystal Palace we beat 2-1, but then we lose 1-0 to Slovan Bratislava. Shocking. We then lose 4-0 to West Ham in the Premier League and a 5-3 defeat to Villarreal. Let's have a look at the state of that. So again, it doesn't look that bad as far as stats go. We just got blown away in the second half. Goals on 64, 66 and 68. We were well and truly done there as well. We then lose 1-0 to Arsenal, but a 6-0 victory over Brighton needs to be talked about. Look at the state of that. And like I say, individual performances. Maddison with 2 goals, a 10 rating. Sionku with 2 goals as well. That's obviously from the set pieces. 15 shots, 9 on target. We don't boss possession. We only managed 47% of it, but we'll take the win nonetheless. We get a 3-0 victory over Villarreal at home, and then we win 2-1 against West Brom away from home. A 2-0 victory over Legia Warsaw. Again, Fulham 1-1 we draw with in the league, and then we win 4-0 against Bratislava. So we go through second in the group, in fairness, a point behind Villarreal. We lost 2 of our 6 games, and we managed to make it through. We then lose 3-1 to Man United, a 1-0 defeat to Everton, and then a 5-5 draw with Southampton. Wowzers. A Theo Walcott goal on 96 minutes as well, breaking hearts there. When we scored on 91st minute, you know, you'd assume that you were going to win the game. Not in FM, you don't, though. Shocking, 5 apiece. They only managed 6 shots on target as well, and Schmeichel with a 6.4. We then win 2-1 against Burnley, a 3-1 victory over Leeds, a 1-0 victory over Wolves, and a 5-1 victory over Wickham in the FA Cup. So form looks like it's starting to pick up here. It's like we've really familiarised ourselves with the tactic and the team are ready to play with it. We draw 2-2 with Tottenham. We win 1-0 against Aston Villa, 3-1 against Oldham in the FA Cup 4th round. We win 2-0 against Chelsea. That is a big result there. 7 shots, 4 on target. It's a fairly even game. We just managed to get 2 goals. And then I've seen a 3-3 draw with Liverpool as well. Again, an even game. It's really surprised me, this tactic. It genuinely has. So many men behind the ball. Defensively, you know, I think we should have been more defensively solid. But we scored far too many goals. Just, yeah, defensively shocking. We then lose 2-0 to Manchester City. We get a 3-2 victory over Sheffield United. And we beat Arsenal in extra time in the FA Cup. A goal from Fofana on 117 minutes after Pepe missed a penalty. There you go, drama. We then get a 3-0 victory over Newcastle. We go through against Hoffenheim in the Europa League first knockout round. 1-0 on aggregate there. A 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace. And then form drops off in March when we're having a look at it here. You know, we get past Leipzig. Win 4-3 on aggregate. We get beat by Brighton though this time after we smashed them earlier on in the season. 5-3 we go down there. We lose 3-1 to West Brom, 2-0 to Arsenal. We win 3-2 against Tottenham in the FA Cup quarter-final. We then go past Wolfsburg. We win 6-3 on aggregate there. A 3-2 victory against Manchester United in the mix as well. Harvey Barnes, a goal on 90 minutes, and Harvey Barnes with a goal on 92. We win Nottingham Forest in extra time. What is that about? 1-1 it was. Harvey Barnes with a hat-trick in extra time. Can you believe that? We then win 3-2 over Everton, a 4-1 victory over Milan, and then we beat them away as well. So 6-2 on aggregate we get away with there. That means we go into the final. So we win the final against Arsenal. We played Arsenal before in the final. So we had 4 shots free on target. We absolutely FM'd them. Look at the state of that. They had a goal disallowed on 81 minutes as well through Lacazette. 4 shots free on target. We scored 2 goals. We get the win. And then we win in the FA Cup final against Manchester City. On penalties, we didn't do anything. Zinchenko missed, and Tillemans actually missed a second penalty, and Laporte with the penalty that could have won him it. They miss, and we get the win. I cannot believe we won 2 bits of silverware without a striker. That is absolutely incredible. So what about team and individual stats then? So team stats wise, then we scored 70 goals, which was the 4th best in the league. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We conceded 68 there, which is the 5th worst. And that was the bit I thought would have been more defensively solid. We only received 37 yellow cards and no reds. The yellow cards were 2nd best. So we weren't that dirty, if I'm completely honest. You know, well-timed tackles and all that. And then player stats, Iniacho scored 27 goals. Fofana had the highest average rating at 7.17. Tielemans had the most assists with 14. Best pass completion was Sionku with 95. Most player of the match awards was Under with 5. And then most yellow cards, 9 yellow cards for Ndidi, Sionku and Nampalys Mendy. And then finally, just to conclude with how we performed overall, so a 7th place finish in the league, a 2-1 victory in the Europa League final against Arsenal, gets us a bit of silverware. We win Manchester City on penalties in the FA Cup, and we get knocked out in the 3rd round by Liverpool. We got absolutely smashed at the start of the season in the Carabao Cup. So there you go then, guys. That has genuinely surprised us. I was not expecting that at all. Like I say, I was expecting to come back off holiday and be unemployed. So yeah, give it a go. Strikerless tactic. Yeah, you've got to be brave to give this one a go. But, you know, results-wise, not been too bad. If you tinker with it a little bit more, you know, you never know. But we did finish 36 points behind Manchester City. You finished first, so it wasn't that close in the end. So yes then, guys, that's it. Thank you very much. Tactic will be down below to download. And if you want me to try out any other tactic, please leave it in the comments and I'll give it a go. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Ta-ra.